I just cover back with. So anyway, I do want you to work with them separately. I know we did a lot of working with them together, but we do want to work on them separately. And what I want to talk about with Mac, which I'll do it on his video too, but you know, that is his tendency to be dog aggressive. They both have it. Again, it's nothing they're consciously doing. But if we're going to change that, it's got to be by virtue of the bigger picture. If we're going to teach them to subordinate an impulse, it has to come under a big, big umbrella, not a specific behavior. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's, you know, you can continue to correct them for doing something wrong. If they've got to be under this umbrella of, you know, that they do have to inhibit themselves. All right, I'm just going to go this way. Hey girl, how you doing?
That is the...
Down?
There's two breeds of animals where
Yeah.
my brain's concerned. That is the Havanese for a small dog.
Yep.
The German Shepherd for a big one.
Oh, she's a beauty, isn't she?
You know, the Havanese is as intelligent as these German Shepherds.
Well, they breed them in Germany. They make them smarter and smarter. They're smarter than
Well,
people.
they're doing the same thing with Havanese. I mean, you know, that was
Well, do you live around here now?
over Portland.
Oh, you do? I thought you guys lived up by Pearson or something.
What's that?
Thought you lived by
This
Pearson.
is Donna's friend. Did you recognize her?
That's what?
This is Donna's friend.
Down.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought you lived by up in
We were
Pearson.
We've been here 2 years.
Oh, you guys moved here 2 years ago?
yeah.
Yeah, because I knew you had the little Havanese. Do you still have them?
Yeah. But the Havanese is intelligent. Well, I had one of these dogs. The German Shepherd used to take my kids to school.
Oh, they did?
And we believe all
Never heard that story.
We lived on a hill.
Yeah?
And the German Shepherd that I had would go and wait at the door about 10, 15 minutes before the kids got out of school. He apparently heard the bell ring.
Yeah.
And that was about a half mile away.
Yeah?
And he would go and leave us every day.
And he'd walk down there?
And then he would just tear it.
He'd walk us home.
The principal of the school would call me that one day that they thought there was somebody in the school, some derelict.
Yeah?
And he called me and he
Said send the dog down
he
there?
turned the dog loose. Well, I just turned the dog loose, told him to go to school.
Yeah, I don't remember any mention of a childhood German Shepherd. This is all very interesting.
Oh, it's fascinating.
Well, what was the dog's name?
That
Mark.
animal was
What?
Mark.
Mark?
She used to take us to the landscaping store, and she would line us up, all five of us, out in front of the store and come
Yeah.
back to watch us. And if we got up, he'd come and nudge us back down.
He would give the kids an ice cream cone, put the dog in between them. They were just babies, 4 or 5, 3 or 4 years old.
And he never was trained, he
wouldn't
just
even
was
move
a-
an ear.
Well, some of them are more motivated to figure out what you want. Let's just put it that way.
They know
Others
what you want.
figure out what you want and do
You
the
know,
opposite.
my husband would come in, it was about 3/4 of a mile from the house and into the neighborhood. And when
And he would know.
that dog would go to the door and close the door away from him. I mean, he was remarkable. Then when I ran into the Japanese,
Yeah.
you know, I thought, oh my God, but you know, this is, they're every bit as intelligent.
Smart little dogs. What are you going to get him some more cologne?
Well, I'm looking
All right, I get that stuff too. You have to buy it online and
I never thought of that.
yeah, you got to go online, girl. And now they have the kind, because the kind I have now, because they wouldn't mail the aerosol, because you can't mail the aerosol cans or something. You can't put them on an airplane or something. So they have to like ship it by ground. But they have a different kind that's not the aerosol, but it's still the fresh and clean. They might have it. Oh, it's my favorite. And the shampoo. Oh, they smell good for days with that stuff. No, that's my favorite too, girl. They might not make the aerosol anymore though, because I think that's what it was.
Are you as good a boy as you look?
Oh, she's in school, girl. She's still learning.
She's beautiful. How old is she?
Oh, she's 2.
But I have so many German Shepherd stores you wouldn't even believe.
Why? I just,
That small all my kids were little.
I would have remembered a German Shepherd.
You know, the German Shepherd owned the neighborhood.
Yeah.
We
It's
had
kind of the
about 20
neighborhood dog.
kids. Well, we had about 20 kids.
Yeah.
And that German Shepherd was with them all the time. I mean,
Yeah.
all the time they were out playing, that German Shepherd laid.
No, I
And
believe that.
And they would move and
No,
run to
they don't
another
let you
house.
get out of their sight.
And the German Shepherd would go with them and play and play. And one day
that's
this
what
little
it does.
kid came up and said, this is astounding. This little kid came running up in my yard with a toy gun and was, making a noise like
Yeah.
he was shooting. And that German Shepherd took that little kid, didn't bite him.
Just
Took
knocked
that
him
little
over.
kid out on the hill.
All right, let's find that kid
Took
now.
that little, took
Where's
that
this kid
little
at now?
Well,
All the warning signs were there.
He knocked that kid down, and he rolled that kid out of my yard.
I've never heard of this dog. I'm desperate about this.
It's a true story. I mean, I could write a book on my German Shepherd.
No, I think you should, girl.
I swear to God. He's listening to
Now?
everything I say. But he's two. I don't know how old my was. And I got mine because there was a neighborhood.
Come on, pretty
Somebody
girl.
was looking into windows and things.
Uh-huh.
And I called my husband and told him, I'm not going to go
That's
do
what
this.
people want to know. I'm glad you did that.
And wow, I mean, I never trained him, I never did anything, never took him to anything, never anything. The dog just knew what we should be doing. And he'd get up during the night and he would walk through the house and all the
Patrol
kids
around.
were sleeping. He would check everybody out and then he would come back. And I had a problem with the babysitter because the babysitter didn't like anyone to get those at night. And I told his sister, leave the dog alone. He knows what he's doing. And he would go and check every bed, then he would come back out and lay at the
I
top
don't
of
believe
my
that, 'cause I have a little puppy right now, and she already does that.
Does she do
Mom,
that?
she follows me everywhere. Wherever I go, and then she flops right there and watches me. Awkward. And if I can just go for a second, she'll go and flop and watch me.
And my neighbor, who was a professor and should have known better, because he knew I had that big dog, came over one day and he thought he was going to be a smarty. My third daughter.
Yeah?
He took a towel. I had a swimming pool. He took a towel and wrapped it up like he was going to swallow.
Yeah, he sounds creepy. I don't like
You know
that.
what?
Yeah.
That dog.
A grown man does that.
That dog jumped up on him. I mean,
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
and put him on the ground.
Yeah, they do recognize aggression.
Scared the hell out of him, but he didn't bite him.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, what grown men go around thinking little girls? I'll tell you what kind, creepy cut.
In front of a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
How stupid.
Where's this guy at
A
now?
professor.
Jeez.
That's how to do it.
A real intellectual, huh? Not too smart when it came to real life, was he?
Okay.
All right, girl, if you can't find that in there, though, look online. That's where I get it.
Good. I have a daughter who can find anything. for me.
I got you, girl. I got you.
All right.
All right, girl. Bye.
Bye.
Well, I'd say she's doing absolutely perfect. Yeah. And she didn't even pay any attention to that pit bull when it came out. So, all right, I'm gonna go up and back. You might want to move out of this. This guy just has to be smoking a cigarette over here. Luna. Apparently, he does. This guy's smoking a cigar. Luna, it just gets worse and worse. Leo. Leo.
How you doing today?
Good, how you doing?
Pretty good.
heel. I'll tell you, she floats like a butterfly. Down. Oh, you're fine, girl. She floats like a butterfly. That was Breck's grandma. She didn't recognize me. All right, here comes a seeing eye dog. I'm going to tell you what we don't want Luna doing is barking at this seeing eye dog. Down. I'll tell you what's not going to work out. That. And I'll tell you what she's not going to do. But what I'm doing is I really do have her in sync. Luna.
That is great.
Floating.
Off leash, that's good.
Oh, no leash. It's like magic. And she floats and she turns and she turns. And then heel. She even goes backwards. Heel. Down. Wonderful. Down.
So eager, Tip.
She's absolutely perfect. She's putting on a show for these people. Down.
That'll end as soon as we walk away.
Oh, beautiful. Down. Down. She looks identical. So you see, this arm has never moved. Heel. This arm has the heel. Floating, floating.
Who do you train for?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
She threw it in reverse and she almost hit someone.
Do you train for an agency or? That is good.
We're going to bring her back
That
to
is
heel.
good.
Heel. Bye, Jess.